contest. First offensive. Ladies and gentlemen, as the color guard makes their way to midfield, we ask you to please rise and remove your hats. Please join the Daniel Hand Marching Band under the direction of Krieger as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Ready, Tom? Okay, welcome everybody to Daniel Hand Tiger football tonight, October 3rd. It is the coldest night of the year to date there, Tom.
Sure is.
And what we're going to see is the East Haven Yellow Jackets out here to take on the Tigers. And let's see what kind of sting they have after being trounced last week, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Hopefully they're going to give us a game tonight.
Let's see. We're ready for the kickoff, and Pelletier will do that. Goes deep to about the 15. Picked up by East Haven, going up the sideline. Yes, he did. Nice job. 35. As we get started here, Tom, you have an injury report for us.
I do, Frank. You know, you just noticed that Steve Pelletier did the kickoff that time instead of Jimmy Farmer. Apparently Jimmy's hurt his ankle. He's not out for the game. He is dressed. I understand he's going to be playing safety, but he's not kicking tonight.
Well, that's an interesting thing because, yeah, I guess he did kind of injure his leg back at the Hamden game, and he may have re-aggravated it last week, apparently. All right, ready for the first play from scrimmage. Daniel Hand on defense, of course. Right sweep to the white. Hand picks it up very nicely, and Seth Moe helping on the very first tackle of the game. And he had a little help out there, I believe, from...
Picks up a yard of the play.
I thought it must have been out there. It looks like Freddie Federico.
Second and 9.
Frank, you'll notice that Peter McMahon's starting at tight end tonight on the defense.
Yeah, he is.
Defensive end, I mean, and that's because Sean's out. He got injured last week, hurt his elbow.
Sean Krieger, we feel very, very badly for the young man. Excellent athlete. All right, thrown for a loss that time. Didn't even make the line of scrimmage, I believe.
Defense got in on that one.
Yeah, you could read off the roster, and everybody would be right as far as that tackle goes.
Tony, number 34 on the tackle, along with...
All right, yes, Sean Krieger will be out for the rest of the season is the word. Excellent young man. We just hope that he's going to be able to bring that elbow back.
Yep.
Okay, third and... Well, they actually did give him to back the line of scrimmage, but it's very close to 10, 9.5 anyway. Third down. They look like new uniforms for East Haven. Oh, passes nicely done by East Haven, and if it's not picked up, they're going to go. Oh, my goodness.
He broke a bunch of tackles there, but I think we got a clip on that one now, Frank.
That does.
The flag downfield here.
That'll bring it back somewhat, but you know what? That was a whale of a pass and catch by East Haven.
That was a great run. He broke about 4 tackles.
You know, he weaved around the field phenomenally that time, back and forth, and picked his way, didn't go at full speed, and he made a lot of hand tacklers miss.
Looks like they picked him up around the 40, no, about the 37, 38. Something happened there.
Yeah. Now they step it off, or get prepared to step it off. Signal is... Right. East Haven has a new coach this year. Rusty Dunn having moved on. I believe he's at West Haven, so Marone is the new coach over there. Don't really know anything about him yet. But East Haven was left in pretty good shape by Rusty Dunn. All right, so that was definitely a first down. Penalty brought him back quite a ways. Quarterback, there's a run.
Brought down by Farmer. Mark Tony was in on that.
Last week, the Yellow Jackets were, as I said earlier, stung very badly by Fairfield Prep. And they probably are really looking for blood this week. They lost 75-0.
Oh, wow.
And it was one of those, they must have just gotten demoralized very early on. And even the second teams for Fairfield Prep are able to score on them. So they're looking for blood, I'm sure. All right. That's going to be the first, I think, or depending on the spot. Tackle, Mark Tony again doing the tackle on that one. Look to me.
For a East Haven first down, ball on the Tiger 43.
Yeah, look at that. Well, they've got a pretty good march going right now.
They do.
Handy
that penalty
Andy
took
Banish.
him way back.
You bet. Handy Andy Banish was on it as well. Now, tonight we mentioned the weather conditions. It's very, very cold. Or cool, actually. Can't say cold.
No, it's cold. Maybe cool for you, but this is my first time experiencing this.
But with the cold temperature, we also have a very, very big, brisk wind coming off the sound. All right, this is 1st and 10.
Flags on the play.
And was he drawn off?
I'm hoping he was.
Or was he running for the refrigerator again?
Yes, he was.
All right, okay, good read.
Heads up play by Andrew Banish.
Oh, Handy Andy.
1st and 15, ball at the 48.
All right, we'll come up with some more names and numbers for you. Corbin's down there. Corbin, of course, had that great interception steal last week. He brought in for a touchdown, his second interception of the season.
Timeout is called.
All right, timeout on the field, and we'll go that way too.
Derby, Ryan Field and Derby. We'll have more information on that as the game goes on. But that's a shame.
Just noticing that Danny Brunson at linebacker, I think. He was before we went to the timeout.
Okay, very good. All right, here we go. 1st and 15 after that penalty. Looking pass, looking long. He's up there and almost picked
Right
again.
through Theron's hands.
As his pass
Almost had it.
is incomplete.
I don't think you could believe it was coming at him that well so early.
Yeah.
I could say he does have very good hands, and he can also pick him up and lay him down when it comes to going down the field. So,
You know, just like the last couple of weeks, we're a little slow starting against the pass, but it looks like hopefully we're catching up now. And
a lot of that becomes confidence, of course, with the players if they haven't been out there that much before. So you gain that confidence, and you hope you then don't overcommit.
Yep.
Towards getting those picks, et cetera, et cetera. Another pass looking up. He's got a man. Oh,
So
got him.
good pressure. Sacked them there. Way back.
This is sacked in the backfield by Steve Orts.
Stevie Orts doing a nice job out there that time. You know, what I've noticed already this year, we're getting a lot more penetration as a whole than I think I've seen in years past in the Hand Tigers.
Absolutely. Peter McMahon did a good job of flushing in on there and forcing him out to the right side there.
It truly is a team effort. When you go out there, you still have to stay at home discipline-wise when you see the rollout. But if you can flush him, like you say, push him back into one of your guys coming in from behind, nothing but good happens. 3rd and about 20 plus. All right, back to about the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 4th and 10 from about the 44-yard line of Hand. So I would assume the Yellow Jackets will try to punt that out.
By Jimmy Farmer. 4th and 11 coming up.
Danny Klug's just gone in.
Tommy Lee goes back deep to receive the punt from East Haven.
All right. See how the punt, he's going to be kicking across the wind. He gets a pretty good one away, and it's going to be hard to handle.
Let that one go.
Into the end zone.
Goes into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 20-yard line.
Tommy, the terrible Lee, was down there, and he just decided, let that baby go. It's not going to do me any good to bring it back in. Good decision on his part. All right, now this will be Hand's first offensive series right now with 7 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock this first period of play at Strong Field. All right, let's see what we have in there. They were playing center by committee last week. Let's see what happens this week.
Looks like Justin's starting off tonight, number 55.
Okay, whoa. All right.
Randolph takes it for the first down.
Albert.
Oh, I'm sorry, Albert.
Yeah, Albert.
For a 13-yard pickup and a Tiger first down.
Not to be confused with Bill Cosby's Fat Albert, of course. He's lean and mean. And a real fighting machine out there, Al Belmont. Nice job for about a first down on the first carry from scrimmage.
He broke a couple of tackles to do that.
He did indeed. He really kept his legs pumping on that. All right, punts out. Hands quickly off to Belmont again from the fullback.
He's got another first down.
And that's going to give him about 24 yards on the day so far. 2 carries, 24 yards. Nice job.
Yep.
So they move the sticks again. Right at the 45-yard line. Nice series of blocking on the right side for Hand that time. All right, punts out. Ready? Justin pitches it back to him. And now we've got Randolph with the ball. He makes about 4 that time. Very, very clogged up that time. Again, 3 plays, 3 right-hand dives so far. Don't know if they've seen something out there, but that number 61 for East Haven looks like a pretty big hombre down there.
There are a couple of really good-sized guys on that team.
40, and we'll come up with some weights and measures for you shortly here. Right hand, ready. On the center, Punzel takes it. Now Randolph gets it, goes left. He may break it. No,
whoa,
not quite. First down, but he comes up with a 15-yard gainer that time.
It looked like another one of those where he was going to break that last tackle.
Oh, so close. Nice recovery by the East Haven player, though. Got to give the devil a due on that, because it was a touchdown if he hadn't recovered and come back for the tackle. All right, first down, Hand on the East Haven 35-yard line. 5 minutes, 42 seconds showing on the clock. Hand's had it for a minute and 40 seconds. Huns out, ready, gets it. Fakes the handoff, takes it himself, goes up with a keeper, takes it forward, and depending on the spot.
Very, very close to a first down on that one too, Frank.
Stop of the play by Rankin Eubanks, number 22.
I don't know that they're giving it to him.
To a first down.
Yep, they've got it.
Yeah, it had to be. The way they laid that up and the way the stick was.
Even though they did pull it back from where they originally spotted it. But
yeah, really. All right, 1st and 10 now from the 25. Punzel gets it. Quick dive to Belmont. Off the left side of center that time. And he makes
himself, about 6 or 7 on that one.
He only got 8 yards on that one, boy. Breaking his average up now. By a rough count. Belmont with that must be over 30 yards for the 8 and 3 carries. All right, far left we see Eckenrode go out there. Wide receiver position. Hand, I formation is normal. Left side for Randolph, and he breaks it to the 1 or 2 yard line. And that's going to give him about a 15-yard gainer. So Hand's going to have 1st and goal from about the 2 yard.
That's a Tiger first down. It'll be 1st and goal. The ball
and
resting now.
He ran off that left tackle position, and man, did he have a nice chance to get upfield on that.
I think maybe East Haven is looking for number 30.
Yeah. Looking for that is right.
1st and goal at the 2.
All right. 1st and goal. Timeout.
Timeout is called by Daniel Ham.
And Tigers didn't like what was showing up there very much, so we'll take the timeout as well. On the goal line, on the way in, hopefully. Two-yard line, first down. Punzelt gets ready to take the ball from center. He's got Deckenroad wide. He throws it wide, and Randolph is in almost untouched. Pat Kelly was pulling from his tackle position.
No problem at all.
Gave a little kiss to a white jersey out there and let him know he was around. I like seeing it. All right, nice job. Dave Randolph and 10 other players giving him a hand. All right.
Well, we only had the ball for about 3 minutes, Frank.
Very close to that. That's right. Nice, solid drive all the way down. Okay, now, Stevie Boy.
That looks good.
Puts it up. Goes. Nice job. No, it's handled by Handy Andy. You know, the way he grabs that ball, I bet he's good at handling a rake at home, too. What do you think?
Yeah, if you can find it.
All right. Hand takes the lead, 7-0 against the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets in their white jerseys. Maritime, thermometer in the car said 52 degrees. And with a breeze of about 20 knots, I'd say we're looking at close to 32 wind chill factor, I would say.
Yeah, Dale said we were at 48 here, and I think it's more than 22 miles per hour up here.
Yeah, it very well could be. Coming right across the field. Okay, Steve Pelletier getting ready to put his boot into the leather out there. Let's see, far side is Andy Banish, and near side is Fast Freddy Federico. Ball's up, ball's getting good distance on about the 5-yard line.
What a great kick.
Very nice. Bango, wow.
Lawson takes the ball.
First tripped up down there by hand, but he was able to just keep his balance and get about 6 yards once he was hit.
Yep. Steve Pelletier did a great job on that one. Nice kick right down to about the 5.
Brought right straight up center. They looked to have a wedge set up, and the wedge was pretty well set up. Hand did break it finally, but they're a good starting position on the 30-yard line. All right. Got a counter dive to the right that time. Everybody trying to move left except the man that got the ball out of a tee out there. You don't see that very often nowadays, but it was an effective one.
Looks like Seth who took him down on that.
Who was it?
I think it was Seth on that one.
All right. Seth Mo. Hope everybody enjoyed seeing all those linemen last week. Came over and very heavily manhandled us to get interviews with them. And it's very effective. You get all that beef up there, it's pretty intimidating. Imagine if they were angry at you. Oh, look at that. In the dirt. No good. Yeah. The deep referee on that saw that. The near side referee, I don't think could really tell whether he trapped it or not. But
yeah, from this side we had a good angle.
We had a good angle here. You're right. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. Let's give it. And that's a generous 8, I think. All right. Let's see who else we have out there for Handy. Steve Orts is still out there. McMahon. Seth Moe. It's 3 down linemen right now. It's a passing down. So Hand is dropping one of the down linemen back to give more pass coverage to see how the 3 guys do. All right. Nice. It was a. That's right.
I think that was Tony that got him just now, right up the middle there, but they got the first down.
Very effective play because Hand was playing for a little deeper, but that screen worked well. It was an unaccompanied screen, almost a pass draw. Usually you have a screen like that and you have men in front of you to run interference, and everybody pulled away and he was all by himself out there.
My quarterback hung in there until the last second and got that pass off. That was a good play on his part.
They're very well disciplined on that particular play. Now Hand is back there. First down.
Andrew Davis smelled that one out right away.
Nice job. Andy Davis, one of the heroes of last week's game. Last week there were a lot of them, of course, but he picked off that that pass and ran 54 yards.
Play, 2nd and 12.
For a sophomore, getting some great experience. Serve him well, serve hand well for the next couple of years. And has had several of the injuries, as we mentioned, so they've had to do some changing around of positions from the first 3 games. Keeper.
Yep.
Nicely
Looks like
smelled
Peter
out.
McMahon got in on that one.
Again, good discipline right down in the middle there.
Mark Tony.
Mark Tony coming in on,
Yep.
Spinato being in there.
Safety on the keeper, stopped by Davis and Brandon Smith.
Well, it brings us back to that passing down. Let's see what they do this time.
3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 8.
And let's see what we do. See, are we going to keep 3 men down, or are we going to go 4 in the front this time? The 3 men didn't work well last time. All right. A lot of bobbing and weaving. Oh, look at this. From the shotgun, working to the left. No, got him.
I stopped him on that one.
Nice
His
stuff.
pass is complete.
That was McMahon on that.
to Blake
Spinato.
Wilson. Takes it across the 45 to the 40.
Danny Klug is over here.
48. It'll be 4th and 4.
Nice job by the hand defense that
Time
time.
on the tackle for the Tigers. Tommy Lee goes back deep to receive the punt from East Haven.
Well, we'll get the ball one more time before the quarter.
That's right. All right, here we go. Long snap was good, very well done. The ball's up, nicely done.
Nice
Also
high kick.
spiral, and it goes out of bounds on about the 10-yard line. Maybe the.
I think
well,
about the 13, I think.
that's kind of generous.
13-yard line, called the 14. It'll be 1st and 10.
Even on the
Four,
angle, I think we got a little bit of a little more generous spot.
59 seconds
So it's going to be a long ways down the field with just under a minute to play in the first period.
Yep.
The wind tonight, because it's coming across the field, isn't a help or a hindrance as far as the overall direction on the field goes here.
Except for us.
It is a factor. It just came back up again from laying there rather static and straight out. So, okay, hand ready. Punzel, the Panzer man. Ready. Dishes to Randolph. Comes wide. Nice side steps right out of the tackle at 2. And he turns on the afterburner.
Yep. He just about got away that time. He got slowed down on the way, but
30 yards on the play.
About the 44-yard line.
very
Nice.
impressive.
And again, coming from the 13, so there's a nice 31-yard gainer. Gotta say that here we are, not quite through the first period yet, and Randolph's got to be up around 50, 55 yards of
I
gain.
think so. Just to note, Matt Izzo's in at center this time.
So there we go. Center by committee. And Belmont takes it up on the quick draw.
Albert Belmont across the 50-yard line.
Seems like he's always good for 6, Frank.
Fast Albert,
At
not
least.
Fat Albert. Fast
That's right.
Albert. Did a good job.
Stop
Good
on
for 6.
the
He's starting to get his average still coming down a little bit. He had those 2 or 3, but he's still got to be up there.
Gain of 7.
Got to think that
Second
he's
and
up around
3.
35 yards for the night. All right, hand comes out, ready to go. Wide receiver to the right side. Split.
Johnny Schweitzer.
All right, now we've got Mr. Lee for a first down.
Very nice.
And uses another running back, and that's going to be about a 12-yard gain there for Mr. Lee.
Ball crosses into East Haven territory at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Nice job. So another first down by hand. A lot of good blocking that time.
Close out.
Again.
Quarter of play.
So there we are.
Daniel Hand
At the
7,
end of the
East
first
Haven
half,
7.
the first period, excuse me, Daniel Hand 7, East Haven nothing. Able to get about 9 yards on that, 8.5. Second down, 1.5 to go. Eckenrode and Philippone, is it on the far side?
Yep. Number 19.
All right, nice. And that's Derek Hansen for a first down.
That's Derek Hansen. That's a Tiger.
From
First
about the
down.
30 down to the
Ball carried down to the 15-yard
nice
line.
job.
1st and 10.
15-yard gainer on Derek's first carry for the night. Nice job by Derek.
Got Gustavo in there, and Pat Kelly's in.
Gustavo Feliciano.
Danny Klug's at the, what's that, left guard, I guess.
Left guard is Danny.
Yep.
All right, now dive to Hansen again. He goes right this time instead of left for another 3-4 yards.
You know, Frank, a lot of these kids played youth football, and I coached back when a lot of these kids were playing. And I look at their numbers, and some of them kept their same numbers from then.
That's always fun.
And some of them haven't, and so now I get confused. I look at the numbers, and I think it's somebody else. But I think Danny Klug was always 61,
hey,
if I remember.
That's fun when they do that. It's fun when they're able to do that, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
All right, Punzel dishes it off, this time to Davis. Andy Davis with a hand carry on that one. And,
really mixing it up with the running backs tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
10-yard line. It'll be third and about 4 yards to go.
That's really something this early in the game to start to spread it around like that. The coach is looking for something, I guess, maybe with Krieger not being able to play. He's looking for a little more depth now that he's short that position. All right, hand, one setback. And that's Hansen again, gets hit pretty hard.
Yeah, he did.
So that was third down. He may have gotten one. But it's going to be fourth down. And four, he got to give it 4 yards. Hand can get, of course, the first down. Randolph's in. Davis is out. Hansen's out.
And a long 3.5.
So we're going to go for this.
Yeah, we're going to go. Whoop. Timeout.
Timeout on the field. Timeout called by East Haven.
This is the second timeout of the night, and we'll go timeout as well.
Kelly. 4th and 3 3/4 to go here for.
All right. Ready to go. 4th down, 4 yards to go. This will be a very interesting play to see how this transpires. Let's see who we have. I think Hansen went back in.
Just brought Mike Lutz in, too.
Yeah, Mike Lutz. Okay, we've got a power eye to the left. And holding on to and keeping it. Wow, did not work. That was Punzelt on the keeper. And holding strong is the defense of East Haven. And take over on the 10-yard line.
I think they were running an option on that one, and I don't think Mark had a chance to pitch it out to his option man.
Yeah, that's. I mean, he looked like that was an option. You're right, but I don't think he intended to pitch it either.
East Haven takes over first and 10.
And he went to do his cut up, and it was already filled.
Yeah, right.
So then he kind of lost his steam at that
Put his
point.
head down, tried to bull his way through, but he didn't make it.
Plenty of blankets left, though.
There are some big boys on that defensive line for East Haven, and they're now on their offense.
A couple of 250, 260 pounders.
There you go. Well, I lost the
Good play by Andrew Davis. Went right up the middle.
There's a lot of action out there, and I lost the ball. All right. You're right. East Haven has some pretty big hombres in there, and there was quite an article in today's paper about the Southern Connecticut Conference and a lot of young men going on to higher levels of ball, and that indeed is true. All right, here we go. Hand on it, and what a nice job.
Great job.
By Pete.
Number 69, Peter McMahon getting in on that one.
Big Pete for a loss, a sack for a loss.
Pete is absolutely stepping up tonight.
Oh, nice job.
Tennessee is down at the 4-yard line. It'll be third.
Danny Klug going in.
And about 16 to go for East Haven.
That's Smitty coming out, is it?
Yeah, Brandon Smith.
Yeah, okay. And Orts, Pete, McMahon, Steve, Pete, and Seth. Ball comes and thrown again for a loss.
We're heading back for that goal line.
Off in the backfield by Seth Maslowski.
So it's 4th
I
down.
think Andrew got in on that one, too.
I think, yeah, Andy.
Back to the
Well, he's just not another pretty face. We know that. So we've got 4th down and about 18 yards. They'll be kicking out of the end zone, so Hand should be able to come up with a pretty darn good field position. Hand is ready. East Haven's ready.
A good chance. Ooh, very bad.
And it comes out, and Sakula with a nice catch.
trying to stick out of bounds.
Unfortunately, he's ineligible. He's been ineligible for 40 years yet. All right.
I saw Coach Sakula last night at the Parents' Day at the new high school, and he was telling me how much he enjoys our broadcasts. And
I thought he was going to say he likes his rocking chair.
but you know, he's such a nice guy because he even said to me, you know, he shows so much care and concern because he said, "Don't quit my day job." It's nice to know how he cares so much.
Isn't that lovely? Such a sweet man.
He is.
Very sweet. Not that there's anything wrong with him.
There goes. That's the play Mark was looking for before.
Now the ball carrier.
Right. Repetition is always good.
He just went to the other side that time.
Play second and 4
Second down now,
on the
6.
21-yard line.
The hand will be going from about the 21.
Justin McLaughlin
Here
at
we
center
have
now for the
more-
Tigers.
Okay. Randolph gets up there, Justin McLaughlin, ready to pitch the ball back. Two receivers left. Oh, dive forward. What a heck
Andrew
of a
Belmont tries the middle of the line, gets to the 20-yard line.
Boy, that's stuffed up very, very
I think they
tight.
stuck a couple of those big guys right there and told them not to move.
Ball at the 20.
The linemen weren't able to move at all. Couldn't get any leverage on that particular play. That's number 78 down there for East David.
I'm just looking. 78 and 61 are a couple of big boys. 78 is 264,
To the lineup for the Tigers.
and 61 is 245. So they're. Yep.
All right, Eckenroad cuts to the left side. Randolph and Belmont are the backs. Pitch comes Randolph. Handoff.
He's out. Ooh, I thought he was gone.
I did too. Just brought down at the very last second by
Dave
linebacker.
Randolph, the ball carrier.
It's like number 20.
Yes, sir.
He's down inside the 15 to the 12-yard line for a 10-yard
10-yard gainer on that with 6 minutes remaining in this contest.
Chris Losey on the tackle for East David, number 20. First and 10 for the Tigers at the 12-yard line.
First down, 12-yard line. Ian will be able to get a first down if they need it. Yeah, work for it. McLaughlin goes up, grabs the ball. Runs out, ready for it. He's got 2 splits to the left. One in motion is Philippo. Takes on the block. And
Ooh,
almost there. Runs out, could really smell it that time.
he did.
He is fast. He started picking him up, laying him down in good shape.
Once he rounds that corner and he's got a head of steam built up, he's pretty tough. But somebody got under his feet and took him down on that one. He went down.
It is. And I
Watching
mean,
the play by Eckenroad and
pitching
Philippo.
wide. He knows that's not his thing. But if he goes the shortest distance, even on an angle, that's pretty good for him.
Yep.
Nice pitch. Belmont's hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Andrew Belmont takes it down to the 3-yard line.
And he's going to be close for that first.
Pretty
I don't
close.
know.
I don't. Yeah.
Depends on the spot.
Doesn't look good.
And this will bring up
I'm surprised they didn't call for measures. Third down.
3rd and a yard.
Right at the spot.
Yeah, it's close enough that you're right, Frank. Though we can get a first down now, or a touchdown. That would be good too. I think Derek might be in there.
Yeah.
That's Derek Hansen.
There he goes.
That's my man, Derek Hansen.
End zone for the touchdown.
There you go. Nice job by Derek.
Coaches, extra point is good.
14-0, Daniel Hand. 4 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in the second period of play. Very well controlled drives by Hand both times in the score. We did have the one in between where they went down on downs.
Yep.
But able to have the defense hold up very well. And then with a short punt by East David, they get good field position again.
I think Hand's strategy to not go for the field goal last time and just keep the ball down there worked out very well.
Worked out well. Particularly with the wind very, very strong coming across the field can certainly affect field goals.
Reminder fans, stick around for the greatest halftime show on the shoreline as the Tiger Marching Band will entertain you. And Flag Squad. Also a special dance routine by the cheerleaders at halftime.
There we go, getting ready again. Pelletier again.
Pelletier will
Stevie.
kick off.
Stevie Wonder ready to go. He's going to put his boot into
Cahill's
the
back
pigskin.
along with Paulson for East Haven.
See what we say. Nice low drive.
Nice kick. Oh, too bad.
Oh man, that was
Saltier's kick goes through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 for East Haven at their own 20-yard line.
On the 20. Now the thing is, if that had gone out of bounds, and it almost was bouncing that way, East Haven would have had a chance for a kick over or take it on the 35.
Yeah.
So that's okay if you're going to kick it like that. Good discipline by East Haven as well. Lords comes out. See if there's any changes on
Yeah.
the end. Similar so far. Shot. Wing. Double slot. Motion. Motion and trip. Motion and trip down. Slot back and up. Running free. They split it wide and passed it awesome laterally for a loss.
Yeah, I know. That's Andrew Davis got up there quickly.
Very nicely. He saw that out there and
Davis
learned
on the
very
tackle.
quickly.
That's Andrew Davis.
We've got good pursuit on the quarterback, so they're not getting an awful lot of time. It's got to make quick decisions.
The quarterback's a very good quarterback. He's had a lot of experience. Senior. Same formation. All right. They're going to motion the trips. There we go. Yeah. And they're going to swing pass and swing pass. This side again. And covers it nicely.
Freddie.
And goes out again.
Freddie crunched them.
Fast Freddie. Oh, he's a tough
Tessie's
hombre.
pass and pick Esposito. Knocked out of bounds by Freddie Federico.
There we go. Fast Freddie, fast of foot.
He gave him a real shot on that one.
Did a nice
Third
job.
and 13.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that could have been payback for something he got before
Very well could have been.
over the years.
That's Freddie. I mean, that was a good way to do it, too, because he gave him a lot of oomph on the way out, but it wasn't very risky to injure yourself. All right, same formation. There we go. Same thing where they've done the last two times. Watch Paulson just swing that. Play it the same way on the swing. No good. That was the ball. My goodness.
Tennessee's pass is
I think somebody got a little confused on that play because that receiver was not ready for that pass.
The receiver was actually a regular quarterback, wasn't it?
Was it?
Also the kick for East Haven. Tommy Lee got deep
fouled
for the
themselves.
Tigers.
I'm not sure. Anyway.
I was busy watching the cheerleaders.
All right. Here we go. On the punt, good pressure.
Nice and high, but not very far.
Whoa, it takes
Great
a
bounce.
Haven bounce. It's down to about going to die on the
Paulson's
44.
kick rolls dead at the Tiger 44-yard line.
So he gets about a
Something
6-yard roll out of that thing. And Tommy Lee made sure he didn't get in the way of that ball. He was really kind of up in the air whether he wanted to fair catch it or not. But with the way the wind is, the problem you have to try to fair catch it is it may come out of your way and you miss the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
They haven't been able to stop Ian very well so far. So 3 minutes 58. See what happens. Front shotgun. In back is Belmont. Punzel barely to the line of scrimmage.
Punzel, the keeper, gets to the 45. Gain of about a yard.
I would say
play.
that was a well-scouted
Second and 9.
play because we've seen that quite a bit this year. And Punzel takes it from shotgun and then runs it in.
Yep.
And did not fool the Easties at all.
Well, you know, the other thing, you have to give the East Haven kids credit because they are sticking with their tackles. You know, they get a hold of somebody and they stay with them.
They're doing a good job on the basic discipline of the game. Punzel goes long, goes wide, goes far.
Oh, what a great block by number 12.
Yeah, excellent. Eckenrode was the...
That would have been
Pass intended for Jimmy
all the
Henderson.
way.
Yes,
Knocked away by Mike Hennessy on the play.
very, very good close coverage.
Third and a long 9
All
for the
right.
Tigers.
Normally going to think in terms of
Ball
passing
their own
again,
44,
so Hand
45-yard line.
has 4 receivers looking to run out. Let's see, we've got Eckenrode, we've got Philippone. Pass comes to Philippone. And he
Looks like he got it. It all depends where they spot it.
Yeah.
It's close.
The ball was further ahead than that, but
Just
his
pass
knees were
complete.
touching the ground.
Yep.
To Kevin Philippone.
I don't think they're going to give us this one.
I don't
Ball's
think
at
so.
the 46-yard
Well,
line.
I think
of
you.
East Haven.
Yeah.
Close enough to take a look.
Way he's spotted right now, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I think that was a tad stingy, although again, it's where the knee actually hit first, not where the ball
We
was.
are going to officially.
Yeah, because he actually fell over the 45-yard line
Just a
there.
reminder, fans, that we've got those
Let's see
warm
what's going to
football
happen. This is the
blankets
first
for sale
measure for the night that we've
at
seen.
the table.
We've had very few measures on the season so far.
And also the concession stand again is open for your dining pleasure this
The
evening.
stick
Go
crew
to the
comes
Western
over.
Shoreline concession stand.
See what's going to happen. I think we're going to be able.
No,
Not
I
sure.
don't think so.
Madison.
It's very close.
Closer than
A ball's length.
ball's length.
Yeah.
Flip the ball
It'll be
over.
fourth and inches for the Tigers.
You know, and if where I saw the knee hit was where they spotted, it still would have been there. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
But it
It
would
would have been very close at that point. You know, we might have gotten a part of the ball past the stick at that point, but
Possibly. All right, so it's fourth down, and what do? Well, you're ahead. You've been able to pretty well get what you want on conservative plays.
We're not-
It's Randolph and Belmont to back, and it's definitely going for it because they don't have a kicker in.
yep.
So everybody, the entire 11 men, well, actually 9 men are up on the front line.
Fourth and inches for the
Back for
Tigers.
the Easties. Definitely expect Hand to try to come in.
Well, I'd stay away from that big kid.
Which one was that?
61, couple of
61,
them.
44,
Yeah.
52. And his quarterback speaks.
Littell, the keeper, takes it across the 45.
Man, that was quickness all the way on that. And really came off well.
First
It
down.
must have been like a quick count.
Yeah,
because,
I think so.
East Haven did not get off, and Hand being so outweighed by the front line, really had to be able to have a good quick timing
3
on
minutes
that.
remaining here in the first.
I know neither of our centers can count very high anyway, so they try to do those quick counts.
Well, after all, I mean, Matt Izzo was what at the military academy this last spring, and they only go to 4. 2, 3, 4.
That's right.
That's all he needs to know. All right, looking pass, looking long, going deep.
Ooh.
Jump pass intended for Eckenrode.
Hudson was expecting Eckenrode to take a little deeper route on that. Eckenrode kind of cut in a little bit more.
I think he got hit on his way out and got slowed up a little bit because, you know, he was flying by the time he got down there, but he just wasn't far enough out for that
was
ball.
open deep, too. May have needed to really put another man out on the patterns.
Yeah. Yeah, they had 3 guys on Jimmy out there.
So here we go. This time we've got 3 receivers. Philip on nearby, Eckenrode far side, and I don't get the number of who's in the slot.
I think that's Lutz.
Lutz?
Yeah.
First pass intended for Philippone is incomplete.
Mike Lutz, number 14.
All right, Mike Lutz. Mike Lutz, not Klutz, right?
That's right.
Okay, all right, you get that down.
That one always confused me though. He was number 56 when he was a kid. I still remember that one. Now he's all the way down to 14.
3rd and 10 at the 44.
When he was 14, he was 56.
Yeah.
Now that he's 56, he's 14. All right.
Sean Schweitzer, number 12, checks into the Tiger lineup.
All right. Looking pass again, 3rd down and 10. Hudson will be in the shotgun. Belmont going to protect himself. Philippone goes slot. Whoops.
Yeah.
Too much time.
Flag on the play.
We got some kind of trouble back there. Too much time?
Almost signs that, right?
I think it
Delay
would.
of the game.
Yeah, I think it would have to be.
Against the Tigers.
Way of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd down and 15 yards.
3rd and 15. Ball at the 49-yard line.
Just brought Mark Tony in.
All right, put some more beef on that line. Tight end is split, actually. All right, Hudson.
Well, he's got the time now.
Looking, going deep.
There we go.
Oh,
Great run by Eckenrode to head for that sideline.
absolutely. Get the angle so that we've got the angle in your favor.
Yep.
Exactly that. Not only that, but I don't know if you can really notice it, and I don't even know if the camera will pick it up. But he had himself positioned on that pass, so much like an outfielder in baseball will position his legs properly to catch the ball. And then throw forward. Nicely done. He really had his momentum going the right way on that catch. His arm even shuffled his feet to do that. Hand going up, 20-0. 2:22 on the clock.
Ooh, bad snap. Well, we got a flag. I think might be some illegal procedure.
Against the Tigers. It'll be a 5-yard walk-off. They'll attempt the extra point once again.
All right, now this will be interesting. I'm sure he ended up trying the extra point kick because now it's going to be from the 7-yard line plus the 10, 17, and then about a 7-8-yard back.
This is easy for Steve though.
It is. It's a good distance, but also not bad practice either. On the
That's right.
conditions.
That's right.
Steve almost equivalent to a 25-yard field goal. Pretty good.
And it still went out onto Nelson Field.
Foster's kick is good.
Well, I like seeing that.
And with 2:22
The penalty's not really a factor in that case. And early in the season, matter of fact, the first game, Steve had an opportunity for a couple field goals, if you recall, and he missed both of them. Whether it was nervousness or handling, who knows what the situation. But here we have, from that distance, that's something he can carry with him, as well as his holder.
Well, I'm sure it was a good hold. It couldn't have been the hold. It must have been.
I don't know about that. I mean, it took him 2 chances that time.
I got to get a plug in here now and then.
Prejudice here. If this film is going to be sent on to colleges and stuff, you might as well build up that
That's
number
right.
8 down there.
Nobody knows who I am.
Nobody knows who you are. All right, Pelletier. Gonna do the kickoff again.
Pelletier to kick off.
Davis is to his right.
Olsen and Cahill back deep.
Kicked that one a little fat, but there we go. Davis met him there at the 25.
12-yard line, back to the 20.
Big time sound effects on that.
That was.
Stopped on a play by Andrew Davis.
It's like an injured
Number 20
yellow jacket down there.
was probably the noise we heard.
Man.
He's getting up, but I think he probably just got whacked.
It looks
He's
like
okay.
a knee.
Yeah.
That's one of those things, you put your knee in another guy's helmet. Oh, ooh, smart.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like he's doing okay, though.
Yeah. All right, he's going to be all right. All right, East Haven now with 2 minutes 17 on the clock from about the 26-yard line. See what we have. East defense ready. Come up. Quarterback keeps.
Yep.
Tennessee on the keeper.
I don't think they saw the face mask on that.
Second and 10.
I saw it, but I don't think anybody else did, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah. Nice tackle. Nice hand defense again. Front four staying at home. Taking on the block is very well. Sliding the blocks when necessary. Entering one side, set them up. And on the other side. Oh, what a pitch. Nicely taken
Yep.
again.
Everybody got in on that.
Oh, I think Corbin was the first one to meet him out
Yep.
there.
Yep. Tony got up there. Pete McMahon was in on that.
Nice job. Third down. And now they're giving him a little momentum on that. I'm a little surprised at that.
And the yard on play, 39.
There's the cold weather, keeps the nose running.
Yep.
All right,
Timeout on the field. Timeout called by
that
East
could be
Haven.
East Haven's last timeout.
With 1:03 remaining.
We still got a
in the
minute,
first
3
half of
seconds
play.
on the clock. Daniel Hanahan. And it
They
was
got that pass off again.
Yes, and a first down. Now that was an interesting play because the split receiver was coming on the inside. Everybody else took the outside, and it was wide open for him.
Yep.
So another first down for East Haven. It's twice they've used that very effectively.
Hey, that quarterback has tremendous poise. He's got those 2 guys in his face, and he still dumped that pass off.
Doing a nice job is right. All right. So it's first down, 10 from about the 39-yard line of East Haven. And Hand gets a little pressure on the quarterback. Passes away nicely, but fast Freddie Federico.
To the 47-yard line.
All right, clock is moving. 26 seconds to go. 23 now in the first half of play. East Haven wants to know they down the ball. So it's second down, and it'll be about 1.5 yards, 2 yards to go. East Haven wanted to get the ball down.
About 1 yard to go.
All right. So that'll reset at 18 seconds.
Trying to get something on the board before the half, but they've got a long way to go.
Well, I think what they felt out there was that Hand was just kind of relaxing a little bit out there with the clock winding down. And they did have a couple of, real good plays in a row there. One for a first down, one for an 8-yard gain, 9-yard gain. So they thought they'd take advantage. Number 44, this side's a pretty big hombre. And they take it. They're looking wide. He's still going. Quarterback goes. Ball's down. Bounces it in. 13 seconds. Remember, third will make it fourth with 1 yard to go. I'm sure they won't kick it away.
Yeah.
They'll try to chew the clock up one way or another. Although if Hand could stop him quickly, they would have one play to try to get it in the end zone, but that's not normally Philip Bone's approach.
Oh, I think I'm wondering if East Haven might try to get the first down here and then, play for.
I think they'll try to get in a couple of plays.
Yeah.
And if they can do that with a short gainer, they're out of timeouts. We know that.
Yeah.
All right, they got
They'd have to get the first down to stop the clock for that.
Okay, you take it. No,
Nope.
boom. That's not going to do it. They can't stop the clock, and the clock will run out, I think.
Yeah. Change of possession, they stopped it.
Stopped in the backfield.
But
Tigers will take over on downs.
that didn't look like they executed that well.
8 seconds
I think
remaining.
they probably had a play that could have made a first down, but the guy who was receiving the ball just hesitated too much.
Really did, and I don't know. I guess it is probably that they were hoping to get the first down and then spike it quickly or something, perhaps. Knowing Hand would be expecting them to try to pass it at that point. But
First
Hand,
and 10 for the Tigers at their own 47.
I'll be surprised if Hand doesn't take a knee.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see. Yep. All right, so we're going to approach halftime. Daniel Hand on top of the East Haven Yellow Jackets, 21-0 at Strongfield.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The 2003 Daniel Hand Tiger Marching Band is under the direction of Richard Fasano. Drum majors Erica Iverson, David Steines, Ryan Hunt, and Chrissy Keene will lead the band downfield to the Jefferson Starship No. 1 smash hit from 1985, We Built This City.
the Daniel Hand cheerleaders. Okay, the Daniel Hand High School cheerleaders.
All right, everybody. Daniel Hand ready to start the second half. They will receive the kick on the right side. And it's Freddie Federico with the ball. Goes to the right side, looking for a wall. Little bit, not quite. All right, he's down at about the 25, 26-yard line.
He had a head of steam there. I thought he was going to bust that one wide open on the sideline.
Well, one white jersey
yeah.
broke through, and that's all it took. Matter of fact, the white jersey didn't catch his number, but he broke down real well. Very classic, and was able to bring Fast Freddy down real well.
Yep.
All right, Hand takes over now. Be first down and 10 from about the 26-yard line. On this very, very breezy night down here at Strong Field, everybody. Great fall day, great fall evening. Just the way football's meant to be played. Wide pitch out to Randolph. Randolph takes a left and a right. Brought down about a 2-yard gain, maybe 2.
That was number 13. That's their quarterback.
You know, 13 and 12 are going almost all three ways, offense, defense, and special teams.
Yep.
That can wear them down over time.
He didn't look tired on that one.
No, they're young men. Gotta get a chance to play this game. You want to take advantage of it while you can. All right, punts out, looking, driving himself out far. Does he pull it in? No, he passes it out.
Yep, we got a reception.
Nice.
Kevin Philippone caught that for the first down.
Well, nice. That was not an easy catch out there, and having to pitch that ball out to him on the real fly was punts out. Nice job. Of course, we saw Kevin Philippone make that absolute circus catch last week.
Yeah, that was
We know he can reel it in if it's in his area.
First and 10 for the Tigers at their own 40-yard line.
All right.
Okay, we got Justin McLaughlin back at center.
There we go. Justin of the piece. Okay, 2 sets. Belmont and Randolph. Keeping the ball is Punzel. He cuts on the inside. Nice cutback, but it's going to go for about 4 yards.
Punzel, the ball carrier, picks up about 4 yards.
Yeah, nice job.
Yeah, he had a little dance there at the end and probably picked up another yard.
Did a good job cutting back up again. Now the pursuit was coming down the line of scrimmage very, very well, so nobody was really fooled, but you do like to see the footwork and stuff. Mr. Punzel. Justin of the piece gets over the ball. Gonna be a shotgun. Belmont in protection. Fake to him. And Punzel keeps it and comes from another 4 or 5 yards.
2 or 3 yards short there.
Yeah, he's going to be short. Third down and short distance.
Just wanted to finish out that injury report. You know, Brian Gavin is still out on the sidelines this week. Ryan
That's right.
Crisco also with his, I think he's got an ankle problem. I'm not sure. No, Steve told me it was his wrist or his elbow.
Hand has a tremendously large number of players dressed, and it bodes well for the future, of course, but you hate to see anybody. The depth is there.
Yep.
Hate to see anybody injured, though.
Yeah.
4,
Well,
Belmont,
first down on that.
I think he's got it.
Belmont for the Tiger.
Fast Albert. Fast Albert doing a good job.
ball resting at the 49-yard line.
All right, Hand sending in a bunch of receivers, and Fedor comes in. Ryan going in there, number 7 for his first series. Coach does like to keep everybody that he can involved with the game, including his backup quarterbacks. From shotgun.
Ryan Potter in at quarterback for the Tigers.
Passes its tip to the line of scrimmage, I believe. So
yeah,
it
I think
went
it was
nowhere.
because
Potter's pass intended for Mike Lutz is incomplete.
that hit the ground pretty fast.
2nd and 10.
Mike Lutz out there on trying to be in the reception side of that.
Yeah, he did. Let's did a cross pattern on that. He got over there very fast.
And Lutz comes out. All right, Toadies. Let's see who we have. Wow, Steve Pelletier's in. Steve Pelletier is in a slot position on this side. And Fedor looking deep. He's got a no. Well,
Potter's pass intended for Farmer is incomplete.
Jimmy hadn't quite made the turn on that one.
no, it was good coverage again. And I think Fedor was trying to push it a little further downfield. Always one of those things, trying to get it clicking. 3rd down and 10 from the 50-yard line, basically, for all intents and purposes, anyway. All right, looking. Oh, don't know if they're going to give it to him.
No, they didn't.
Tried
Pass
to.
intended for Eckenrode is
Jimmy tried to sell that, but
that
I
was
don't.
a good try. He had me thinking twice about it.
That's right. Almost pulled your checkbook out to pay for that baby, but didn't quite work. All right, so it's 4th down, 10 yards, Hand right at, well, East Haven 49-yard line.
10 for the Tigers at the East Haven 49.
Andy Banish looking nice and handsome out there. His hair's all pressed down. Nice new haircut. Cleanly shaven. Clean underwear on.
Back deep for
All right. Does everything his father tells him to do. Absolutely everything. And the punt
Wow.
is off to the left and goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Matter of fact, it bounced right on the chalk. So I didn't catch who did the punting on that.
East Haven at their own 14.
Jimmy Farmer did that.
Farmer was out
Yep.
there. Holy
Yep.
smokes. Didn't pick up on that. We didn't think we'd see him doing the punting tonight at all. Or kicking in general, but there he was.
I'm assuming his father left. He must have been here for the first half. And
All right, Hand up 21-0 over East Haven. 8:45 remaining, 3rd period of play. And this is the first play. Whoa, breakaway. Hand has got to bring him down. Nice run out there. East Haven for about a 20-yard gain. Going to be 1st and 10 from about the 40-yard line.
I think Freddie finally dragged him down on that one, but
Hand's defense really wasn't ready to play that time.
I don't think so.
Out to the East Haven 40-yard line. Finally dragged down by Corbin and Federico.
So we really hope the young men from in the black and gold down there don't take things for granted. You can't do that in this game. It's only 3 scores away. And they seem like they have the game in hand, but you can't count on that. East Haven goes, passes, no good. And that's the one that should have been caught. It was right in his hands.
It was in his hands, and not only that, but if he had gotten that, he was on his way.
Yes, he was. Now, Farmer was back there, and it's almost as if the receiver saw Farmer coming and took his eyes off the ball, but definitely was a catchable play.
Yeah. He had position on that ball like Eckerode had on his touchdown pass.
Yep, absolutely.
Reception before.
Yep, really did. And again, he goes wide to the same guy, that's Palmer, wide left. Quarterback dips back, almost brought down, got him. All right.
Seth Moe took him down on that one.
Yeah, Hennessy came back. Hennessy's the junior quarterback, and Palmer is the senior quarterback for East Haven. That wind is picking up in good shape. All right. Daniel Hand. We've got Orts, Smith, let's see, Orts, Smith, McMahon,
And Seth.
and Seth
Across the
Moe on the front line. Getting help up front. Linebackers take their position. Looking for a shotgun. And we're going to have a motion. I think a false start, perhaps.
Handicap procedure on that one.
No, on hand.
Against the Tigers.
Hand player went a little bit early.
It'll be third and about 4.
So that probably doesn't change the play that the East Haven had called because it's still 3rd and long.
Yeah.
But it sure gives them a little bit more to work with out there. The receivers don't have to go quite as deep. They have a little bit less time that has to be protecting on the quarterback. So it's going to be from the shotgun again. All right, hand, looking, puts pressure on the quarterback, and they got him. Ball's down. Oh!
Tennessee tackled in the backfield.
Not able to get to the ball.
Weren't able to quite get there.
Nope. Great pressure on the quarterback.
Vanish in on the tackle.
Yeah, I think Spinato was the one who kind of brought him down and just couldn't get breaking away to get the ball. But 4th down 11.
Lee back deep.
Mr. Lee going back to receive the ball. He's standing on the 20 offhand.
He's kind of deep for what this kicker's been doing tonight.
That's correct. And it's got some rush. Oh, now there's a kick and a half.
There's a great kick.
And Lee doesn't take it, but goes out of bounds.
Lucky for us that he.
And that's one where you could see the wind bringing it more and more to the side all the time. Is Lee had his eyes on it from almost at halfway out to the hash mark, and kept drifting and drifting to the near side. Just couldn't get his hands on it.
Actually, by losing it the way he did, he actually picked up about 3 or 4 yards.
He did.
Ryan Fodor in at quarterback for the Tigers.
All right, so that did work out. Hand's going to have the ball on about the 31-yard line. Ryan Fodor out there to do the quarterbacking. He's the junior. All right, and we got Matt, the fireman Izzo, doing the centering chores. Ryan's Express at work. Gives it to Belmont. Belmont gets 3, maybe 4. That was a very, very quick left guard dive.
On the carry. Albert.
Picked up about 3-4. 5 minutes, 58 seconds. 3rd period of play. Hand on top, 21-0.
Got Chris Gibbons in at left tackle there.
All right. Chris Gibbons getting a lot of nice time in there, working out well for him. All right, Schweitzer. No. Pitch goes to Randolph, and he's gone.
I think he
is gone. Nobody will catch him. From the 35-yard line. From the 35-yard line. So that's 65 yards.
I think he doubled his yardage for the night on that run.
I think he did right there. He takes it in. 27-0 Daniel Hand right now. And you can see as soon as he broke through that, there was nobody going to catch up with him.
Nope, that's for sure.
With his foot speed and going directly downfield, nobody could even get an angle on him. All right. Stevie Wonder gets ready to kick the ball. Banish holding. Ball's down, well placed. Ball's up. Should be good.
That's good.
And that makes it 28-zip. Right now, mimicking the score of last week's Notre Dame game, Daniel Hand on top, 28-0. Done quite differently this particular week. All 4, well, actually 3 touchdowns on runs and 1 on a nicely executed pass play from Punzel to Eckenrode. Last week, of course, it was 2 run plays and 2 interceptions.
The defense has fallen down tonight, Frank. They're not scoring any points.
Not putting points, so they're not going to get the pizza. All right. Now Daniel Hand will be kicking off again with 5 minutes, 28 seconds showing in the 3rd period of play here at the Surf Club. Next week's game will be, it's against Shelton, but at the Derby Town Field is what it is, which is a real old-fashioned type of field. If you want to see what Naugatuck Valley football is like, at least from a stadium standpoint, that's what it is in Derby. All right, kicking it off is Stevie Wonder. Ball's down.
Self-fertilizing fields down there. Chemicals come right up out of the ground.
Chemicals come right out, yes. glow-in-the-dark stuff.
Olsen brings it back to the 34-yard line.
Speaking of which, Frank, I don't know if you noticed the field here tonight. We got a lot of dead grass in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking to Scott Erskine today, and apparently we've had some kind of a blight. It's not,
no
that
kidding.
the grass is being killed, it's they've got a problem. So they're not going to be able to get that fixed this year.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I was wondering, and I've never seen the field in this condition in 20 years of being here.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of use this year, but that isn't what caused this.
No, because every year it's gotten a lot of use, and they've been able to maintain it in the off seasons and things. All right, East Haven brought down by
Peter McMahon.
Anthony Ferrara stopped his tracks.
McMahon, what a nice job. He blew off the block that was coming his way, just blew it off and took down the running back right at the line of scrimmage. Very, very nicely done. All right, let's see what we have now. Okay, that's Krause in there, I believe, right? Number 63, I think?
Yes,
All
it
right.
is. Jonathan Krause.
Coming on a counter play, and picks it up. Krause, Sullivan in on the tackle. Let's see who else is on the bottom of that little big ball. Oh, Krause right there. We mentioned him.
There he is.
And there he is.
3rd and 8.
Taking advantage of every opportunity.
Absolutely. Nice job. Staying at home, burying himself down, seeing the legs come, pulling it down.
Dan Brunt's gotten in now at linebacker.
Danny Brunt. All right.
3rd and 8.
3rd down 8 is a passing down, and they're throwing two flankers. Little bit of pressure on the quarterback. Yes, he's going to throw on the fly. He's got a man open. Takes him down. Wow.
As his pass is
That's Paulson.
That was Theron that got him on that one.
45 to the 44-yard line.
Took a little bit too much time, and nobody went over to really cover him.
4.
And he was wide open that time. They closed fast to make the tackle, but he was wide open for the pass. Now Hennessy made a nice throw on that, because he was throwing on the run.
He was. That was a great play by the quarterback.
All right.
Give him credit for that.
You bet. 1st down at 10 from the hand 45. Putting on a little drive here is East Haven. And, fake. All right.
Esposito, the ball carrier.
All right.
40-yard line.
All right. We've got about a 4.5-yard gain on that by an Esposito, and Mark Tony bringing him down. Tony the Tiger. Tony the Tiger bringing in playing a real good linebacker. He also does tight end chores on offense, and he's on special teams, I believe. He likes to be a wedge breaker in there. All right, hand ready. 2nd down at 5.5, 6. And they're faking out hand a bit. That's another 4-yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 2.
He spun 3 times on when he got hit that time. Each time he spun, he got another yard out.
Yeah, he did. I mean, that's something when I used to play way back in ancient history, that you never really did any spinning. You didn't know that yet.
Play by Ryan.
That's
Nicely.
it's a football made of real pigs.
And John Krause, number 63.
You didn't want to spin too much, because without a face mask, you
Yeah, without a face mask.
never
Right.
know what you're going to run into.
That's right. A lot of things we didn't have. Oh, look at that. Missed tackle. Bang. Ball was down. Hand took the ball.
Looks like Tony got the ball.
Hennessy carries the ball.
Let me see. I think the hit was by Pelletier, but I'm not sure.
It was.
Oh, and he did.
Steve hit him and tripped him up, but
Players take over.
Well, that was quite a crash, too, because the quarterback saw him coming down, and he lowered his shoulder and helmet into him as well. But that's what jarred the ball loose.
oh yeah, I could hear that up here.
Yeah, the concentration went from holding the ball into making the hit, and popped the ball out. Hand takes over on the 25.
Hanson and Lee in the backfield for the Tigers.
Well, that's the real first turnover of the night. Fedor dishes it to Hanson. Hanson's got it for about a 4-yard gain.
Derek Hanson.
Derek got one of the touchdowns earlier in the
Takes it across
the night.
25 to the 29.
Derek looked a tad gimpy, but maybe not. That may have just.
2nd and 7.
All right, Hansen's still in. He comes a little bit wide.
Billy
And
Drew now in at center for the Tigers.
wow, how about that? I didn't even notice that.
I
Billy
didn't see
Drew
it. Yep.
of the famous Drew family. That's not Nancy Drew, but the Drew family. Tommy Lee, nice carry that time. Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee.
That is a Tiger first down.
All right, good job by the Tiger crew. I'm looking for the starting 11 for Hand on offense. I don't believe we have any in there right now. With a Hand on top.
Mark Tony's in.
Mark Tony is, okay, so we have a tight end.
But you're right. Other than that, there's Kevin Philippone's in over on the right side.
Okay. And the handoff now goes to Mr. Lee again. And he gets another, maybe another yard and a half or so on that. The Drew family certainly has put some time on the Hand football fields between Fast Eddie and Little Tommy. Now Billy.
Yep. Second and 8.
Fast Eddie was on one of the state championship teams.
Back in the lineup, replacing Philippone.
As Fast Eddie now works for the Montgomery County Police Department, I believe.
Does he really?
He was down there during all that sniper stuff last year. All right, on the carry, Mr. Lee, nothing at the line of scrimmage. Maybe even a slight
Yeah, I
loss.
think they took him back a yard.
So right now we're really looking at Hand with a second line crew in there as a whole. Now that doesn't mean that they wouldn't start on most teams, to be honest with you, because they are darn well schooled out there. And Sir Ryan is a starter in his own right as a quarterback, basically.
Personal foul is called against East Haven.
Oh, look at that. You know, through the years, one of the things that's always happened to East Haven is they shoot themselves in the foot.
I know.
With-
I was just going to say that they've actually done pretty well tonight.
Yeah,
Personal fouls, usually we'd have 6 or 7 by now.
4-yard line.
they really would. I mean, and the more they run it, the more frustrated they get. And
I remember when the young kids used to play against East Haven. Actually, that was where all of our kids learned to swear.
Over the ball in center.
Okay, Ryan, ready for the ball. Time,
Yeah, I think
maybe?
we got a line. They're lined up
Oh, that's
improperly.
in the corner. No flag.
Oh, okay, there we go. 28-0 at the end of the third quarter of play. Okay, ready to start fourth quarter. First man threw in the ball that time. I did not pick up a number 26. So another running back being used.
Pascalini on the kick.
Hey, Mikey.
Pasqualoni, yeah.
Mikey likes it. Mikey Pascaloni
Gave about a yard.
is in there. Got a yard.
9.
Got some dirt on his uniform. All right. Big Billy Drew. Ready with the ball. Ryan Fedor. He's got his splits out there. Philippone, Schweitzer, Nizolak. Pass goes low. no
Little
good.
short.
Just
First
underneath.
pass intended for Lutz is incomplete.
Lutz's
Third down.
attempt was real good. He tried to come back to
It
the
was.
ball.
He did. Yeah, he was. It was too bad his feet were out from under him at that point. Because
Well, you know, that's one of those things, Tom, when, you know, the quarterback himself, he's looking to throw it. The ball gets beaten down in the wind.
Oh,
He
yeah.
can't put a lot of air under it because it could hold it up. It's not an easy situation to be in. Now, if you're at Giant Stadium down in the Meadowlands, you'd have all those stands around you and you wouldn't have to worry about it. But we're at the Surf Club. Looking pass again. Nice block out here. Little hold.
Uh-oh.
Interception. Nice tackle.
First pass is
Oh!
number 83,
Nice job
Mike
out
Concannon got him on that one. That was. He
Mike
was.
Concannon. Mikey
stuck 'em.
likes it. Concannon.
yard line.
What a nice job to read the problem out there and come down and take it down. So a turnover. Again, Ryan looking deep, and the ball, I think, was beaten down. He wanted to try to put some mustard on it. Did not work right that time.
Nope. Okay, we got a few new guys in on defense. We got Ryan Nislik in at safety, I think. And
58 is going to
Jonathan Krause's in again.
Kraus is in, looking good down there in our nose tackle position.
Luke Soderstrom, number 58.
All right, so does uh-oh, breakaway. Corbin not making it. Coming down is Pelletier. dives and takes him down. Loses
Steve
his
Pelletier.
helmet. Oh, Stevie boy.
Great job.
Stevie Wonder.
Great pursuit. Stuck with him.
20-yard line. where
That's
he
never
finds
give up, and that's a nice job by Steve Pelletier.
That really was.
Came from the far side and ran him down.
Taven on the Tiger 20.
He's just not another pretty face out there. He
No,
knows
that's
how
for
to play
sure.
football.
Tom Lee, 21, checks into the defense.
You know, he gets the big bucks for doing all the nice kicking chores out there, but that showed he knew how to play this game.
Oh, yeah.
Checks into the defensive lineup.
Good job. Saved a touchdown right there. All right. East Haven has good field position after that on the 20, first and 10.
In the defensive lineup also.
Oh, nice takedown.
Ferrara, the ball
All
carrier.
right. Now, where
By Dan Brunt.
Yeah. I was
Dan-
going to say, I thought that was Dan Brunt.
yeah,
that got
Dan
that.
Brunt did a good job on
Yard
that.
play. It'll be 2nd and 9.
All right. Sullivan comes out.
Matt Gordon's in, number 51.
Matt Gordon, good
Yep.
job from Matt in there. See how he can do. He's got some buddies in there. Number 76 is playing. We'll get the number and name in a minute. All right, run. Going for it. No, nicely brought down again by Mr. Lee. Tommy Lee. All right, so it's going to be first down goal to go from about the 6-yard line. So East Haven's got a drive going after that interception.
Steven takes the ball down.
Again,
the 6-yard
Daniel
line.
Handout
First
there
and
has
goal
got a-
at the Tigers 6.
Given their starting 11 a pretty good break out there. And East Haven's taking advantage. Ball comes down. Tackle almost on the goal line.
I think
That
that
was
was Tommy Lee.
Tommy
took him
Lee
down.
again, yeah. Giving away a lot of pounds, even though a running back is Tommy Lee. I think sucking wet, he's about 145, isn't he?
If that.
2nd and goal.
Ryan Neislick was in on that tackle. too.
Right, good job. Again, very, very good opportunity for the hand team to get some experience in there.
Yeah.
All right, goal to go from the 1-yard line. Second out. Quarterback sneak.
And it's a ball
I
carrier
think he got it.
I don't know if he did.
Yeah, one is signaling.
got
There
it,
we
got
go.
it.
for the East Haven
All right, East
touchdown.
Haven puts it in. Fourth period of play with 8:49 remaining.
With
That's
8:49 to go in
the first
fourth
score
quarter.
on hand in 8 quarters.
That's right.
So
East Haven will attempt the extra point.
East Haven able to get something on the board. Now, they hadn't scored in their last game either, so that's their first score in 8 quarters. All right. That looks
The
good.
kick is good. 8:49 to
Boy,
go.
if they didn't have number 12 and number 13, they would
Yeah.
wouldn't have much of a team out there.
As you
Didn't have
leave the
anything.
surf club this evening, please be courteous to your fellow drivers
Believe me, everybody, it is kind of cool down here tonight.
and observe all
Just the way we like it.
That's right. Actually, it kind of reminds me a little bit of spring, Frank, because I'm getting all the clay from Strong Field in my teeth.
The driver who is a joker behind the wheel is
Oh.
probably playing with a full deck.
All right.
I'm looking over at the field, at the stands over there, and the East Haven fans have started to leave.
Yeah, kind of. Some of them moved a little lower to get the
some of-
windbreak on the
I think a
stand.
few of the
on it.
players left too.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Report to the press box.
All right. And here we go. Hand gets ready to receive the kick. Is going to be in deep is Davey Randolph and fast Freddie Federico. We also have Derek Hansen and Al Belmont in the middle. And then we have Seth Moe and Mark Toney in the middle. Now, they are going to be watching for maybe an onside kick here. Not sure. Wind blows the ball down.
Didn't go 10 yards, so they'll have to do that over.
Yeah. All right. So hand has looking at maybe a short kick or something here, a trick play or what have you. So 28-7. Go, Steve. Nothing to worry about. Fast. No, Dave has it. Oh. Did not go down, kept his balance.
Brings the ball back
Didn't
across
really
the
gain him
25.
much, another yard or so, but nicely thought out by Dave Randolph. All right, hand takes the field.
First and 10 for the Tigers.
See what we're going to have out there.
Stop on the play by Chris
Okay, we got Ryan O'Sullivan in number 62.
Ryan O'Sullivan. Okay, we have
Jonathan Crossey's back in.
Viraj Kushwala.
Number 73.
Here.
No, 79.
Yeah,
Raj.
79. 73 being Kelly. All right, we've got Billy Drew, Derek Hansen, and Tommy Lee in the backfield. Fedor gets the ball, takes a pitch to Tommy Lee, brings it forward.
Great run.
Oh, nice job. Really
Slippery moving through those holes.
read the field well as he came out through there, and he got about an 8-yard, 9-yard gain. Very close to a first down. And it is a first down. I didn't quite think he had it.
I didn't either.
Nice job. All right, Daniel Hand, 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Now this time Tommy Lee again goes forward, makes it to about the 40. Yard and a half, 2-yard gainer.
I think they picked up on that one that time.
Yeah, something didn't quite click on that play.
2nd and 8.
All right, Daniel Hand, Fedor, Billy Drew gets ready to center the ball. Hansen and Lee still in the backfield. Hansen the fullback. Goes into Hansen. He comes forward, gets about maybe a yard and a half. All right, so Daniel Hand has given some more players a chance to dirty their uniforms and get some experience, work up a sweat. I hope they have enough food at the food party tonight.
So do I.
Man, you got this many guys out there burning up calories.
Oh, I meant for us.
Oh, for us. Well, hopefully we get there early. Before they empty the locker room. Pass goes low.
Brothers pass complete
Whoa.
to Sean Schweitzer.
Yeah. Man, that was quick. 4th down. 4th and about 3. So is Hand going to kick it away? It looks like
I
it.
think we're punting on this.
I'm not going to take the chance at this.
Pick up a
I mean, 28-7 is a pretty good lead, but it's not super. And coach wants to be able to keep all his players experiencing the opportunity right now.
Nice like the punt.
Nice look. Aha, very good. And he gets it off barely. It's a beautiful kick.
Yep, very nice.
And here it comes. It touches Corbin, so it's down right there on the 15-yard line.
Ball's down
So
by the
Nislek doing a good job on that punt.
We,
16-yard line,
Ryan was
1st
on
and
my
10.
football team too when he was a young
Yeah,
kid. And,
okay.
his father coached with me.
Ah,
And his father
okay.
used to amaze the kids by his punting.
Oh, is that right? Oh, so we got a family legacy here then. Ah. Excellent. Now, number 40 going in. Corbin comes out. Let's see what we got for 40 in there. We're not familiar with some of these numbers.
40 is Justin Lindahl. You know, I saw him in before. I meant to say that.
Oh, I hadn't seen Justin in
goes
there.
in at linebacker.
All right, as Taven goes wide. And about first down.
Cahill, the ball carrier.
6 minutes, 16 seconds.
First down across the 25 to the 27.
So
So we got
time is
Matt Gordon in on the line. We got, let's see,
Rouse is still in.
Nislek's back at safety.
All right.
Pelletier's at the corner.
All right. Under 6 minutes here. Pass comes on a
Runs back in. He got double teamed on that.
nice job. That looked like Nislek, I think, on a takedown.
Yep, you're right.
Good job. He came in from behind, so he did a good job reading the play.
Brunt went in, took 2 guys out,
The ball carrier
being blocked by them, and then forced the runner around the outside, and Nislek was able to pick him up.
by Nislek, number 18.
So it's 2nd down and about 9 yards from the 28-yard line of East Haven with 5.5 minutes remaining in the 4th period. Oh, low and deep, too far.
Hennessy's pass is incomplete.
Trying to pick on Pelletier out there that time, but
receiver was looking over the wrong shoulder, actually.
Oh, he really was. He's going off the field. He twisted his knee, it looks like, as he...
Well, he had to screw himself up to try to figure out against that ball.
You know, funny thing is I blew some cartilage right about that same place about 15 years ago playing softball. And I was doing the same thing going after a fly ball.
Lindell, number 40 in the Tiger lineup defensively.
Okay. Here we go. Ready to play 3rd down and 9. Pass play. Quarterback goes deep, looking deep, got him.
A lot of contact out there.
Yeah, you almost could have thrown a flag on that one either way. So it's 4th down and 9 yards. I would assume there'll be a punt. And you never know what they are changing some personnel out there. But the quarterback, of the 2 quarterbacks, there's always one in the game, and he's also the punter. This is the senior Palmer.
Timeout is called.
So Hand calls timeout. 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Daniel Hand on top, 28-7. In on the ball. All right, on a punt situation. Oh, short. All right. Oh, did not fool anybody on the Hand team.
Ooh.
And that was terrific. They did a short hike, faking the punt, and then they did a handoff, going the opposite way of the initial run. Nice job by Tiger team. They are holding that down. Super job.
1st and 10 for Daniel Hand at the East Haven 26.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 26. So a trick play did not work for East Haven. And that after something like that, I'd like to see Hand kind of stuff it down their throat a little bit. All right,
East Haven's getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, same team as we saw. Hand loses the ball on the pitch, long pitch. Hopefully Hand got it back.
On the pitch.
All right, Tommy.
Recovered by Tommy Lee.
Good job by Tommy.
Yes, he did.
Squirting around down there.
Yeah, the pitch came to him a little bit wide.
2nd and 17.
Did not grab the handle on the ball. I think they forgot to put the handle on. All right, Billy Drew gets over the ball, checks it out, makes sure it's ready to go. New quarterback.
Yeah, Ryan Shaw.
Ryan Shaw. He hands off. And that was Piscoloni, I believe. Let's see.
Jack Sheehan in for the Tigers, number 83. That's split end.
So 4th down and 15 yards to go. So Hand is not going to punt it. They're not going to go deep. They're just going to try to run some more time off the clock. 3:50.
Less than 4 minutes left.
Yeah. Got to get that play off.
Ryan's going to have to take the snap soon.
Okay, takes the time.
Call time.
Timeout on the field. Timeout is called by Daniel Hand.
Hand was shy a player on the field, and new quarterback picked up on that. Nice job by him. He's a sophomore.
I think it was his running back that was not there. Turned around and saw that his fullback wasn't there, and he didn't have anybody to hand off to him.
There's still timeout on the field, so...
that's one of the occupational hazards about getting a lot of guys in when you get to this point in the game.
Oh, absolutely. Moving people in and out all the time now. And for Ryan Shaw, the sophomore, he's 5'10", 150 pounds, so he gives away a lot now. A sophomore playing a lot of JV ball, but this is great experience against the first line of varsity team from another town. Don't get this opportunity often, but it's great to have it. Okay, that's going to be an offside. Offside or encroachment for East Haven, I think. So Hand will get 5 yards back.
An encroachment call against East Haven. 5-yard penalty.
Still going to be 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd
Got Justin Lindahl in there again. Now
and about 12.
I'm not sure if he's on the line or if he's in the backfield.
Yeah, let's
Justin will do
see.
both.
He looks like he's going up to
And it's
a receiver position, really.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Shot, ball, pitches. Gets it to Piscoloni, and he gets taken down for, again, maybe he got back to the line. No, not quite the line of scrimmage, but there's more flags. So we're at 3 minutes, 30 seconds on the board, basically, and Hand is certainly content to run the clock down. And another penalty on Hand. Again, so many players moving in and out under these conditions, and usually, again, most of them are JVs up there at the time.
Those flowers, Rich.
But they're not their standard formations, their standard.
That's right.
lines.
They're not together, or time of day, or conditions, or anything. So
Yep.
you've got to give them that. It's very exciting. And another pitch, but the clock remains running. There will be a change of possession, so the clock will stop as soon as they whistle it down. No, did Hand have another play? Geez, if they hadn't had another play, then the clock does run. All right, I had missed out on that. That's right, the play had come back because of the penalty. So Hand gets up with
Chris Gibbons just ran into
And
complete
nice-
the 11-man roster.
Nice going to be kicking the ball, trying to drive East Haven down deep. Under 3 minutes to play.
Like
Nice
kicking
long
again.
snap by Punzel. Ball's down, just misses
Great jump.
Corbin.
Great bounce.
And it,
Touch that ball. There we go.
6-yard line.
At the 7-yard line.
So East Haven is going to have 2 minutes and 40 seconds to try to bring themselves into the closer into the game. Hand does keep the second string in, basically, getting more experience for everybody. I don't think there's anybody that hasn't gotten in the game yet. I think virtually every jersey. There may be a couple not in there for one reason or another yet.
I think, we've seen just about everybody I can think of.
All right out of the end zone, looking deep. He's got his man open, and he's wide open.
There goes
Pelletier's
Pelletier
going after
again.
him. He may be
Hopefully
able to
he's gonna
get
get
him.
him.
Nope.
Oh,
Knocked
he
him out of
knocked him
bounds.
Good job, Steve. Great job.
Excellent job. Again, that saved a touchdown.
Complete to Esposito.
So the second time tonight,
Knocked out of bounds by
Pelletier able to save a touchdown run.
Yeah.
Now,
And we've got a flag.
on the possession the last time that Pelletier did that, yes, they did end up going in, but they certainly would have had more time.
We've got a flag back here.
Yes,
and,
that's
I
going to
think-
bring it back, I believe.
Yeah, I
Flag
think
back
so.
at the 32-yard line.
Well, too bad for East Haven.
Frank, I was just going to say, it's about that time of the game
For
when
another
East Haven's,
pistol foul.
they're just going to take some shots,
Yeah.
I saw a couple before, after the play was over.
Well, what the heck are they doing here? Well, folks, it's a mystery to what's going on.
Oh, it's good.
Bringing it back to where the man went out of bounds, and they're going to mark it off from there.
All
right.
At the end of the play.
So a dead ball foul,
15-yard mark off. from
and
the
it
end
goes,
of the run.
comes back on him. So still a good gain on that.
Oh, yeah.
East Haven
Great play.
44-yard line, 1st and 10.
I'm going to have to go to more East Haven games to see if they do this to everybody or if it's just against Madison that they have these
I
personal
don't
fouls.
know that they really pick on Madison, but it is interesting though. All right, going wide, going past, going long. He's got number 4 Esposito, and it's not there. A little bit too long. Esposito is holding up a little bit too much. He really needs to get down there. The quarterback can get it down to him pretty much, even with the wind.
I think the play they want to do is get their best receiver beyond our defense
Yeah.
and just throw it over their heads. Because
That
really
kills
have
the
time for
clock.
anything else.
At 2:23, it's second down and 10 from the 44-yard line of East Haven.
John Stewart just came out. He had apparently been in there. I didn't
All
see
right,
him.
Palmer in motion far side. They're going to try to load him short. Nope, they go under that screen again.
Yep.
for first down and breakaway. Pelletier is going to be required to bring him down. He's at the 30-yard line. I think he held him in bounds, so the clock keeps running. 2 minutes, 9 seconds. All right, now while they move the chains, they do close the clock down.
Inside the Tiger.
So Pelletier again goes and does an outstanding last-ditch tackle. Man, like I say, not just another pretty face out there. He's a man with a mission. All right, Hennessy with the ball. He gets pressure. Chased out of the pocket. He's going to break away. He's got some room. Taken down nicely. Belly in the tummy. Hennessy on
Number 18.
Nizolik. Nizolik got the...
Ryan Nizolik, yep.
Nizolik gets the helmet right in his tummy, and you can...
About 4 yards on the play.
He's feeling it right now. He lost the wind came out, but
he jumped right up, though.
He did. Not going to let anybody know.
Somebody better go and pull Sakula off the field.
John Kraus on the stop.
All right, timeout on the field. East Haven takes the timeout with 1:49. Second down. 5 yards.
Mike Sardiano just checked in.
Sardiano is in. Another sophomore. Getting some time. Pass is good. Tackle is good.
Good job by Tommy Lee on that.
Tommy Lee.
Inside the Tiger 10
Okay.
at the 9.
It's about the 9, so it's first and goal from the 9. 1:41 seconds to play.
Pete Leonetti, number 44, is in.
All right, Leonetti out of way. Double fours. In motion is Palmer. Being chased. It's like, okay. Nice
Good pursuit
job.
by Nice.
Bring him down. Let him hit the knee.
Pass is complete
All right.
to Esposito.
Clock is still running. 1:20 seconds.
About the
Looks like Matt Gordon got that tackle.
8-yard line.
Good job by Mac, not letting himself get it faked out by a very experienced East Haven player, Palmer, senior. Okay, Hennessy, they're looking deep. They throw it deep. No good.
Great hit.
Almost a jump ball.
Pass intended for Alex Gonzalez. Broken up on the play.
Mike Pasqualoni broke that up.
Pasqualoni, yes, sir. Absolutely. All right, so that stopped the clock at 1:01.
Third and goal.
Third and goal for East
Good
Haven.
timing by Mike to hit him when he did.
Sure
Right when he caught
is.
the ball.
All right, East Haven's got their whole first numbers in there.
Third and goal for East Haven.
So again, hand play is getting a lot of good experience. All right, rolling a little bit left. Ball goes up, no good, long. It's going to be fourth down and goal to go for East Haven, under a minute to play. That only took 4 seconds off the clock. As the wind gets stronger up here. All right. A lot of minutes have been played tonight by a lot of numbers out there, Tom. I really like seeing that.
Yeah, it's great.
It's really indicative of the way Coach Philippone runs the program. 28 is not a lot of points for a lot of guys. And that's a touchdown.
I think he got it, yeah.
Hennessey's pass is complete.
All right.
Alex Gonzalez.
You know, that's going to make it 28-13 for Hand. But again, Hand has been playing virtually the whole half with a lot of experience going to a lot of players. And there are very few programs that play it the way Coach Philippone does. A lot of them would want a lot more distance between themselves
Got the extra point.
and the opposing
Number
team.
71, Matt Hambor, is in now, too.
All right, another player, another number, another name.
Ooh.
Blocked.
The extra point is blocked.
By number 40,
Okay.
Justin Lindahl.
Justin Lindahl.
40.
His grandmother Sally would be
The
proud
score
of him.
remains. The Tigers 28. East
His
Haven
grandmother
13.
Sally.
51 seconds to go.
Well, his aunts, I don't know if you remember me saying last week, his aunts were on
Yeah.
babysitters.
Yep.
I said his sisters last week. I couldn't believe it. Yes. Next week, Daniel Hand, we've got 51 seconds left. Hand will be getting the ball kicked to them. Oh, there it goes on the field announcer, but we want to remind you also, head for Derby next Friday night for Daniel Hand against Shelton. The Shelton Gales. Nobody's been able to tell me what a Gale is yet either.
It's an Irishman, isn't it?
Well, it's Gaelic, but the Gales, they have some strange image of what one is. I even asked their people what really is a gale.
Oh, really?
And I said, not a wind that you have on the ocean, but nobody's giving me a good explanation of it. All right, trick play. Going to be an onside kick. And it is. And it's up in the air. Anybody's ball. Out of
That
bounds.
was well executed. The East Haven guy got it.
Yes.
Haven.
And they have the
21.
ball. Yes.
Yeah, number 21 came right over and caught it off
Cahill on
the
recovery, number 21. East Haven will take over possession.
the
at
carom off
Tiger
of our player. I didn't see who bounced off
43-yard
of.
line, 1st and 10.
Probably wouldn't tell you if I did.
Now, a very well executed onside kick by East Haven with 47 seconds remaining to play.
That extra point that they missed could come in into play now.
It really could. I think Hand, before they get to that point, would get some more of the first stringers in, but Hand has not changed their lineup that they've had for the last quarter right now, other than the normal filter in and outs of basically JV, etc.
Yeah. Justin
So-
Lindahl, Ryan O'Sullivan.
Deep, and caught. Brought down in the field of play. The clock will stop.
As his pass complete to Esposito, inside the 15-yard line at the 13.
So let's see if Hand can hold on.
East Haven, and timeout called by East Haven.
So how about that? We'll take a timeout also. All right, everybody. Getting ready to try to punch it in again is East Haven with 40 seconds remaining. 28-13 is the score. They're going in the air again. They got a man open. It's up. And no good. 4 seconds come off the clock. But I do want to remind everybody that we have now, Coach Philippone has not changed his game plan. He has basically almost all underclassmen. I can't swear that they're all underclassmen, but basically all underclassmen, giving the JV squad an opportunity to really get first line experience out here. And East Haven has their full first line offense in there. All right, they're going again long. They've got a man, no good. So 33 seconds, going to be 3rd down and 10.
Third down.
So that one was just thrown a little bit high.
And that was a pretty tall kid.
It was. He's a big boy. Big. Here's the fullback, number 44, and he packs a punch. I've been looking at him all night, and they haven't done much with him, but he has thrown some pretty good blocks. All right. East
Just heard Dale
Haven
announce Mike Sieb is in the game now.
goes long and touchdown.
As his pass is complete to Colson.
That's make it 28 to 19.
Yeah.
And it really isn't indicative of the. It's going to look in the paper a lot different than what the game really has been.
Well, East Haven's all excited. They're going to go for that onside kick.
Oh,
again.
sure they will. Absolutely.
And
And they possibly could win the game overall, but they'd have to go for a 2-pointer at some point here.
Yeah.
So they are going to kick it again, unless they fake it, and they do fake it, and they pass it, and Hand intercepts it, knocks it down.
Extra point try.
So there's the second
No good.
extra point, no good.
Attempted pass.
kind of a shovel pass there.
Yeah, you can see what he does. He can't have his knee down. In the pros, of course, you can have your knee down, but he has to pull his knee out. That's why they had the quarterback doing the holding.
Right.
So he keeps his knee off the ground, and he can do exactly what he did. They filter a man out behind, and Hand did a good job watching for that. I think Hand had been coached on that. So it's going to be the same thing we just saw about 30 seconds ago, an onside kick. And Hand does have their hands team in. So what that means is you have all men who know how to catch the ball.
Yep.
Up
they
front.
got Mark Punzelt in the front line here.
Yeah.
Kevin Philippone, Jimmy
Yeah.
Farmer.
Yeah, Tommy Lee. And there's the ball.
Didn't go 10
And
yards.
it touched an East Haven player before it went the required 10 yards.
You see the another cheap shot by East Haven there?
Yes.
Push Kevin
Ball will
Philippone
go over to the Tigers at that
from
point.
one side of the 50-yard line to the other. It's
First and 10 or
Okay, Hand will take the ball with 28 seconds remaining. And of course they have Well, we have Mark Punzelt back in. We have actually Hand has put their starting 11 in at this point, this junction of the ball game. You're within, well, a little more than a touchdown.
Albert Belmont back in at fullback.
And so the numbers are all very familiar to us.
Yep.
And take a knee. All right, they'll run the clock down in 25 seconds. So there'll be another play where they'll take a knee. So Hand has done a tremendous job again tonight.
They have.
I think the young men really did well out there. We're up 28-0 over East Haven Yellow Jackets. All the scoring in the fourth quarter from East Haven because they were playing against the less experienced crew. And Daniel Hand wins its fourth of the season, maintaining undefeated, and are actually being ranked right now in the state, number 10 slot. So, Tom, would you like to add a few words at the end here?
I just say I've really enjoyed doing this with you, Frank. I appreciate Kent asking me. It's been a lot of fun, and other than that, it's been also really fun to watch us stay undefeated throughout.
Yeah,
the
really
season.
great, really great. So we'll take it and we'll sign off for now. Daniel Hand on top, 28-19 over East Haven Yellow Jackets. A couple of young men here, an opportunity to talk, but we do want to bring in co-captain Sean Krieger. And Sean, you had a rough one last week. Can you tell us about your situation?
Basically, I'm probably going to go in surgery next week. I'm out for the rest of the season. But Albert Belmont, he did a hell of a job today. And he'll just keep it up. And he'll do.
He did a heck of a job, didn't he? Huh?
Yeah, he did a great job.
All right.
Him and Randolph and Tom really did a great job.
Well, what is the injury you have here, Sean?
I don't know exactly now. I pulled my muscle off the bone, basically.
Pull it off, and that was
Yeah.
on your left arm? Right arm?
Right arm.
Right arm, okay. Knowing you're a real good lacrosse player, too, what's that mean for lacrosse season? Do you know yet?
I should be good for lacrosse season.
Should be good.
Yep.
Okay, well, look, good luck to you, bud.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks. All right, we're going to do a couple of things. We talked a little bit on the film this last week and tonight about centering by committee out here, and here are our two centers by committee. On the far side over here, we have Justice of the Peace, McLaughlin, and we also have here the firemen. And we were talking about you guys don't have to count very high, and particularly because Matt, having been at West Point, wasn't it this year?
Fort Jackson.
Fort Jackson. Okay. You only have to count to 4 when you're out there, don't you?
Yep.
Okay. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you did out there?
Well, basically, I took this summer and went to Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and completed basic combat training in the United States Army, and getting ready to join the Army and serve our country.
All right, very good, young man. That's great. You know, I was a tanker when it was in there, but I didn't like to walk that much, you know? A medic. Okay, that's good, too. Justice of the Peace. How did you find it out there tonight against East Haven?
Well, I think we played like a team, and we had Dave. We lost Krieger earlier last week, and it was a big loss, but we fought through it. And Dave Randolph and Derek Hansen came up real big, and our O-line was on, and so I thought we did pretty good.
You know, you guys are talking very well as if you're, public relations have been to you, but look, those guys were pretty darn big out there. Were you able to come off on them pretty well? The front line, you guys were doing pretty well. Give us, between the two of you, tell me how you were able to hit your blocks, etc.
Well, I think basically they were big kids and they hit hard, but they didn't follow through with their blocks. I mean, they would give one good hit and that was it, and then they were done. Then you could take them wherever you wanted them.
Is that right? Right, that's a good way to describe it. Having done this for a lot of years, I haven't anybody really been able to describe it quite that way before. How about you, Justin?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. A lot of times they were just diving on the ground, and we wouldn't really have to do much at all. But other than that, they were standing up, and we were just coming right at their knees. So.
Super. Well, look, guys, congratulations. Another great game tonight, and I appreciate you both coming over here. Okay? Thank you very much. Go Army. All right. Let's see if we can catch up with somebody. Hey, Dave Randolph, come on over. Dave Randolph has been over here first game of the season. This is Dave, number 2. He's almost as handsome as I am. You know that? Huh? You agree you're almost as handsome as I am?
Almost.
Almost. There we go. Okay, how'd you find it out there today, Dave?
It was good. The holes were really big, and so we just did what we had to do.
You know, if I was standing out there like you were and I looked up at that East Haven front line and stuff, I don't know if I'd want to go and attack those things. They look like they were mountains.
Oh, yeah, they were big, but our line's quick, and we have a lot of heart, so we can go up against them.
That's the way it looked. Do you by any chance have a count of how many yards you did today? We don't know either.
I'm not sure.
Not sure. I think it was probably 120 or so. But anyway, look, congratulations on a great game again tonight. All right, everybody, we're going to call it a night. Again, Daniel Hand 28, East Haven 19, and the score really isn't representative of the way Hand played tonight. Really proud of our young men. They're now ranked, or have been ranked this week, number 10 in the state. And everybody, next week, Shelton